Snax on Sports. Snax on Sports, man. Back with another one. You know what I'm talking about? So, just tried this stream a few minutes ago. This should be tripping, bro. But anyway, it looked like it's functioning now, so I'm gonna just go and get to it. So yeah, man. Look like them niggas finally stopped capping, huh? Them niggas finally stopped capping. You know what I'm saying? Between the Sixers and the Nets. They finally stopped capping. Because this a few days ago. This is a week ago. All I was hearing was, you know, this deal ain't gonna get done. James Harden wanna be here, this and that, blah, 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 blah. And then all of a sudden, Stephen A. Smith and Brian Windhorst from ESPN started to report that this deal is gonna happen. Well, how the fuck did it go from last week, the head coach of the Brooklyn Nets, former Hall of Fame point guard Steve Nash just came out and said, hey, I talked to James. He want to be here. That's what he told me. You know what I'm saying? So we not focused on the trade deadline. So the next thing you know, breaking motherfucking news. Ben Simmons has been traded for James Harden. So I'm actually glad to see that the trade happened. I've been hearing, listening, watching. I don't know all the exact details about the trade, but I know Brooklyn got Ben Simmons now, and they also got a Seth Curry. You know what I mean? And I think one more, somebody else or something like that. A pick or some shit. And then Philly got James Harden. And I forget what else they got, man. But I was happy to see this, trade go down, just because, like, ain't no more excuses now. It ain't been no excuses. You know what I'm saying? From Jump Street. But the crazy thing to me is how James Harden did all this felonious ass shit, this bitch ass behavior, to get up out of Houston, because he wanted to come to the Rockets. I mean, he wanted to come to Philly. You know what I mean? Create a super team. So he wanted to do that. And so now he do all this bullshit, you know what I mean? Hella unprofessional, you know what I mean? Whatever. You wanna get up out of there, you know what I mean? Do whatever the fuck you gotta do to get up out of there. But my nigga, you dogged it, showed up fat, out of shape, talk shit about your teammates, you know, in your last days over there. You know what I mean? Talking about, you know, it's over. We ain't, you know, said it in the motherfucking press conference after the motherfucking game, like, hey, we ain't got, you know, we ain't got the team to win. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, you know, thank you to Houston and all that, but they need to get me the fuck up out of here. You know, and just was dogging it, bro. So you do all that bullshit to get to get to the Brooklyn Nets, then you get over here or over there, and you don't like it over there after a year. Like all of the pandemic shit and all that, bro. Like that's unforeseen circumstances, bro. Like as a player, should no players be mad at Kyrie at all? That's that man right. That's that man decision. Let all the pundits and the media members and, you know, all them talking heads, you know, judge Kyrie, you know what I mean, and you know what I mean, and throw rocks at the throne, so to speak, and you know what I mean, and try to act like they are holier than thou, because this nigga has made a decision to, I don't need to get vaccinated. I don't want to get vaccinated. I'm good. I'm willing to take the risks or whatever. So that's never was a Kyrie problem. That's a city of New York problem, and them mandating that you got to be vaccinated in order to work in big venues like that and all that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? So you can't. You know, I'm not saying he was mad at Kyrie, but you know, they saying that, you know, all that, everything. You know what I mean? Just the fact that they wasn't playing together. You know what I mean? For the most part, like he didn't come over here. I didn't come over here for that, bro. This is how I look at it. I look at it like this, my nigga. That's your karma for how you conducted yourself and behaved in trying to get out of Houston. That's what I look at it as. You know what I'm saying? That's how that's the way I choose to look at it. I even said that last year, once he got hurt, was it in the playoffs or he got hurt, you know, his hamstring or whatever, and he was supposed to come back, but it took him a while, and it took him a while, and he finally came back, but he still wasn't fully healthy. Yeah, my nigga, because you wasn't doing what the fuck you was supposed to do in the off season coming into that season, last season. You was too busy trying to dog it and trying to show up out of shape and not, you know what I mean, and violate COVID protocols and all that other shit. You wasn't for one. James Harden don't seem to be for everything. I'm not in the NBA circles or, you know, anything like that. You know what I mean? But I keep my ear to, I know, you know, I'm very knowledgeable about what's going on around the sports world. You know what I'm saying? Just because the fact that I'm tapped in so much. But James Harden don't seem to be somebody that's like a super, you know, like workaholic type nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like a nigga that's just out there just, hey, on the off season, you know, he seemed like the type of nigga that, okay, hey, the basketball is my job. You know what I mean? When the season come around, you get back in shape and this and that. But he ain't no live and breathe and die by the shit. You know what I mean? Like, not, you know, I know he loved playing basketball, but do he love the grind and what it really takes to be able to get to that next level and win? You know what I'm saying? So the fact that he came into the season, you know, last season, which was his last with the Houston Rockets, the fact that he came in out of shape, that's not like totally out of the ordinary, but he came in like just totally out of shape. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is, that's his karma. That was just, I feel like you got hurt because you didn't properly train yourself. You was trying to work yourself back into shape once you got traded to the Brooklyn Nets. You know what I'm saying? When you already should have been you already should have been doing all that. You know what I mean? Going into the season. You know what I mean? Stay ready. You know what I mean? Don't, you know what I mean? But he chose the route that he chose. He chose to act an ass. And so it came back to haunt him at the end of the year. He you know, he ended up, you know, getting hurt. You know what I'm saying? Because he didn't come into the season in good faith. You know what I mean? And be a professional. So, but I just wanted to say that because it's funny to me how, you know, you don't want to be in Houston no more. You want to be in Brooklyn. You get shipped to Brooklyn now after a year. Now you don't want to be in Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro. I mean, so what kind of circumstances you needed to just be peachy? You know what I mean? Everything to be, you know, you need everything to be just pristine. No issues, nothing to work through. You want 2 and 3 of the top 5 to 10 players in the league on your team. You want a high level role players, the best coaching, everything. You know, you want everything got to be perfect, my nigga. Nah, you gonna go through some adversity in the season. Somebody gonna get hurt. Somebody, you know, something gonna happen. So, you know, shit happens throughout the season. You're gonna go through a bad stretch. You know what I mean? Where you might not be playing as well. You know, you got to go. You know, you ain't gonna never go 82-0. So just because a little adversity pop up, my nigga, every time some little adversity pop up, you want to leave. You know what I'm saying? Now where they just shipped you to, boy, pull that shit on Philadelphia. You know what I mean? Hey, that ain't the place to be, you know, acting like a bitch. What you acting like, motherfucker? James Harden. I call him James Harden not. Cause you ain't hard, bitch. You feel me? But I'm glad to see that the trade happened, you know what I mean? Because now ain't no excuse. But like I said, it wasn't never no excuse. You was on, you know, it wasn't no the Brooklyn Nets whole thing, that was a failure. You know what I'm saying? Kevin Durant as well. That's his karma. For leaving us, for leaving the Warriors. Not that, you know, I wanted the nigga to leave, you know what I mean? But just in you was stupid how you did it, nigga. You know what I mean? You followed after Kyrie and all that. Kyrie the real nigga over there. Kyrie is the real nigga over there. You know what I mean? Kyrie the one running the show. Seemed like it. He the one, you know what I mean? Hey, he taking a stand. Hey, it is what it is. So, so that's you know, the James Harden part of it. You know what I mean? Now you ain't gonna be able to. What you gonna do now? So he been hurt, like Charles Barkley said last night when they was picking the squads for the East for the All-Star game. You know what I mean? East and West, or Team LeBron versus Team KD, whatever. Just like motherfucker Charles Barkley said last night. Oh, he been traded. Oh, he healthy now. You know what I'm saying? He you know what I'm saying? He gonna be good now. You know what I mean? But now it's you and Joel. Okay, Joel balling his ass off. You know what I'm saying? They saying he the leading MVP. I was holding on to Steph for the longest, but he just got Steph. You better have the greatest playoffs postseason you ever had in your life. How you playing this motherfucker? And you're not even playing bad. That just shows the where the bar is at for Steph Curry. This nigga not even playing like the type of season he's having. Most players would love to have that, you know, averaging 25, 26 points a game. You know what I mean? Second best record in the league. You know what I'm saying? You know, but he's falling out of the MVP race, bro. He just has. You know what I'm saying? But so for Ben Simmons' side of it, I like this because now I'm not a fan of the Brooklyn Nets for obvious reasons. Fuck KD. You feel me? But I'm happy for Ben Simmons. because I was always in Ben Simmons' corner. You know what I'm saying? Throughout this whole situation. You know what I'm saying? I was always in this nigga corner, man, because ever since the whole situation, you know, shit happened between him and Doc Rivers and Joel Embiid and they little, you know, beef internally, you know what I mean, between in the team or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I was always with him because this is how I look at it. See, I put myself in people's shoes and how I would react in certain situations or in those situations, right? For one, I'm happy for him because he ain't got to lose no more money, and Ben Simmons is back on the court now. You know what I'm saying? And what happened in that second round against Atlanta? It was just a bad moment. It got super blown out of proportion, bro. Like this nigga scared to shoot, or he's he in his own head, or he can't. Man, it was a bad matchup for them. It was one series. Like y'all was making it seem like this nigga just wrecked. He just his mind, his psyche is just wrecked for his whole career. Nah, bro. Hey, Ben Simmons is all right, bro. I guarantee you, the most thing he was worried about out of all this shit is all the money he was losing. That's it. You know what I mean? He can play basketball. I'm not worried about Ben Simmons on the basketball court. He wanted to get the fuck up out of there. You know what I'm saying? So I'm happy for him that now he's back on the court. We get to see Ben Simmons again, and he get to prove all you naysayers and all you dumb motherfuckers that want to talk shit and laugh and have all all your jokes and key and all that shit. He get to show y'all and prove y'all motherfuckers wrong. That's what I'm happy about. You know what I'm saying, for him. And secondly, just with that whole situation, you know what happened, over there in Philly. This is. Like I said, I put myself in that man's shoes. Now, I'm Ben Simmons, one of the top 3 to 5 defenders in the league. Got a game similar to Magic Johnson in the way he plays. He's a tall point guard. You know what I'm saying? Don't shoot the ball well. And that's the only thing I've always thought about. Like, I've always wondered about NBA players. Like, but it goes to show, like, I've been able to shoot since I learned how to play basketball. You know what I mean? I've been a shooter. I can still shoot to this day. You know what I'm saying? But what happens is when you get players like Ben Simmons or maybe Russell Westbrook. Maybe Russell Westbrook a little less because it seemed like his shooting has gotten worse over the years. I kind of remember a time when Russell Westbrook, he was pretty much money from that little free throw line jump shot. You know what I'm saying? He used to hit that shit all the time in OKC. You know what I'm saying? And just getting to the basket. But I'm gonna just use Ben Simmons since I'm talking about him. Like, it's more examples, or it's more players that I could say. It's just not coming to my head right now. But Ben Simmons is the perfect example of somebody that was able to get to this point strictly off his God-given ability, size, and athleticism. So it's like, if I'm bigger, faster, stronger than everybody else I'm playing against, whether it's in middle school, AAU, junior high school, you know what I mean, and college and all, and even college, like, he never had to really learn how to shoot because he was always bigger, faster, and stronger than everybody. So why learn how to shoot, nigga? If I can get to the rim and just dunk on every fucking body. So, but that's why. But once you get to the NBA, then that's when that kind of thing gets exposed. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody's big and fast and strong. You see what I'm saying? So that's all that is. But you can learn. You can always improve your shooting. Like, shooting is something that you can improve. You can't become Steph Curry. You know what I mean? That don't mean he can become Steph Curry. But you know what I mean? you know, you can become a better shooter. I mean, we've seen many players do it throughout their career. I mean, one of the players that I talk shit about the most, LeBron James. No, he don't shoot the ball like Steph Curry, but he's a drastic improved outside shooter from what he was, you know, at the beginning of his career. Drastic. You know, he still could be better at the free throw line, but just overall, you know what I mean, with the turnaround fadeaway and just, you know what I mean, the 3-point shot is just overall just jump shooting. He's gotten better at that. He's improved at that. You know what I mean? And that's a credit to LeBron James. So Ben Simmons can improve on that. But my thing is this. You know what I'm saying? I'm going on a little bit, blabbering, you know what I mean? But it's Snax on Sports. This is my show. It's what the fuck I do. You know what I'm saying? Y'all hearing from your boy. You feel me? So, but my thing is this. With Ben Simmons, I put myself in this man's shoes, right? So, I'm Ben Simmons, one of the best defenders in the league, an all-star player. You know what I'm saying? The only deficiency that I have in my game is that I'm not a great shooter, but it's never stopped me from scoring. I've always been a great, it's like scoring and shooting is two different things. You know what I'm saying? But it's never stopped me from being able to score. You know what I'm saying? Maybe should I look to score the ball more sometimes? Okay, you could, you know, I might give you that. We could debate that. But I mean, I've had many games where, hey, what has been Simmons' career high? You know, it's definitely in the 40s, because I remember he had a just last year. You know what I mean? He had a game against the Utah Jazz where he went crazy, like 40, 13, and 9 or some shit. You know what I mean? Against motherfucking Rudy Gobert and shit. But anyway, I'm Ben Simmons. I'm an all-star player in the NBA. I come upon a moment where I have a bad moment, like a lot of players have had bad moments, you know, in a series. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, every player, like a lot of great players have had these type of moments and have come back from. LeBron James, you know, he had many. I mean, he's had them moments even after winning a fucking championship. You know what I'm saying? Definitely had them before. You know what I mean? We could look at Steph Curry in 2016, even though he was hobbled. They don't mention that. They always leave that out. But he was hobbled, but still, he was out there on the court. The 2016 finals, you know what I mean? That was his moment. We can say Jordan. You know what I'm saying? Before he started winning championships, you know what I mean? Against the bad boy Pistons. Not that he played like fucked up or not that he shrank from the moment, but you know, he wasn't able to get over the hump. You know, we could go to Magic Johnson with the tragic Johnson situation, you know what I mean, against the Celtics in the finals. We can go to I mean, over and over again, man. I mean, this has happened. So, you know, you can get over these type of moments. But this is my thing, right? If I'm Ben Simmons, and now after this series, they ask you, Doc Rivers, my coach. They say, do you think you can win I mean, you know what the media doing when they ask you this question. Do you think you can win a championship with Ben Simmons as your point guard? He says, well, I'm not sure I can answer that question right now. You know what I'm saying? You're not sure. You can't answer that question right now. Why not, my nigga? Oh, okay, like that? You don't know if you can win with me? So now my own coach is doubting me? Oh, okay. Now, some people might say what Doc meant by saying that is like, by saying I can't answer that right now is, you know, like he was trying to just, you know, throw the media off, or like just, just tell them like, we just lost. So, I'm not, I'm not trying to answer them questions right now. You know what I mean? Let me come back in a few weeks or so, and with a clear head, a clear mind, and answer them type of questions. Like kind of trying to give him an out like that, like he meant something like that. But if I'm Ben Simmons, I'm not taking it like that. I'm taking it like you saying, like you doubting if you can win with me, and you said it publicly. You know what I'm saying? It's one thing if you feel that way as a coach, okay. You know what I'm saying? I was, if we had that kind of talk and you let me know, I still would want you to get me up out of here. But the fact that you would say that publicly, you know what I mean? That's kind of disrespectful. You feel me? So, so that's that. What he should have said was, and I don't know, well, there you being fake and this and that. I don't give a fuck, dog. You don't do that in you know what I mean, in public to your players like that. You know what I'm saying? What he should have said was, of course, we can win with Ben Simmons. You know what I'm saying? We just, we need to regroup. We need to regroup in the off season, come back, do what we got to do to get better, improve. We know we have improvement to make. He knows that he needs to get better, and you know what I mean, and improve, and he knows what he needs to work on. Some things I need to work on as a coach. You know what I mean? Joel Embiid, the whole team, we need to, work on. I mean, that's how you do it. You know what I'm saying? And just come out and just say that, and then you can keep it real with him, just you and him behind closed doors. Like, look, bro, you know what I'm saying? How you feeling? You know what I'm saying? Because, hey, you know what I mean? We I'm gonna need you to, get in the gym and work on that shot. You know what I mean? Otherwise, man, we might have to go in a different direction. You know what I mean? Whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm Ben Simmons, like, the only thing he got to work on, every other aspect of his game is dope. All this nigga got to do, if I'm Ben Simmons, all I'm doing is shooting. All day, every day. I'm just in the gym shooting. That's all I'm doing. Because that's all I got to improve on. I'm in that motherfucker, man, the thousands. I'm in that motherfucker like a 8-hour shift. You know what I'm saying? Shooting. That's all I'm doing. You feel me? So you get Doc Rivers to say that, right? Doc Rivers say he don't know if he can win with me no more. Okay, bet. Joel Embiid say, they asked Joel Embiid, when do you think the game changed or whatever. He said, man, the game changed when we had a wide open layup, and we didn't take it. It got passed out, and he's referring to the time where Ben Simmons got past the ball and he was right up under the basket and he had a layup, and there was a defender, closing in on him fast, but if he kind of get it up quick. You know what I mean? If he get it up quick, he probably gonna get some contact, but he was still far enough ahead of him that, you know what I mean? He probably would have been able to make the basket, if not get fouled. You know what I'm saying? And they saying he didn't want to shoot it because he was scared to get fouled and go to the line and all that other shit. But if I'm Ben Simmons and I hear my teammate, the other star player of the team, say that, after hearing what the coach just said, bro, I'm like, okay, so basically what y'all saying is we lost this series because of me. It's my fault. That's what y'all said. So y'all publicly in the media blaming me, pointing me out as the reason why we lost. Okay, like it's like that? Okay, get me the fuck up out of here then. Yeah, get me the fuck up out of here. Because if I'm the reason, if it's my fault, it should be so easy. It should be as easy as this for y'all. Remove me from the equation, get me the fuck up out of here, and y'all should go win the championship then. Y'all should be able to go, because this is my fault. Since it's some shit that I didn't do. You know what I'm saying? So since it's my fault, Get me the fuck up out of here. You know what I'm talking about? And then y'all shouldn't have no problem winning the championship. Because I'm gone. You know what I'm saying? Y'all identified the problem. Y'all got the problem up out of there. So y'all should be good. And that would be how I would be looking at it as well. So I was all for Ben Simmons. Hey, stand on it, man. Fuck them. You want to get up out of there? Get up out of there. I understand if he would have wanted to come back, you know what I mean, for money purposes. I don't, you know what I mean? I don't knock that, you know what I mean? Cause like, hey man, I gotta get my money. And he did end up coming back. He said he wasn't gonna show up. He did end up showing up. But then, he, pulled it, I'm not mentally ready and this and that. Everybody, like, come on, man. I'm not mad at him for that. Everybody know that's bullshit. He didn't want to be there. He like, man, get me up out of here. So they trying to hold on to him. I would have just, I wouldn't have waited this long. But by doing that, I guess they end up waiting to the last minute to say, okay, because he didn't already lost like 17, 18 million dollars already, you know what I mean, in fines and shit. So, but he gonna get paid the rest of his money for the rest of the year now, and for the rest of his contract going forward. But yeah, that would be my if I'm Ben Simmons, hey, I feel him. And everybody, he's a softie, and hey, y'all niggas say whatever the fuck y'all want to say. I don't give a fuck. You're not in my shoes. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a damn. That's a part of the game. This and that. And players, they're gonna say this and they're gonna say that. Nah, bro. Nah. You ain't gonna. At our worst moment, at my worst moment, my teammate and the head coach threw me under the bus. That's what the fuck happened. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna stand up for myself then. Fuck that. Y'all can say whatever. Y'all can say it's whatever. Call me soft. Say I'm acting like a baby. I'm acting like a kid. I'm a bitch nigga. Whatever the fuck. I don't give a fuck. Get me up out of here. You know what I'm saying? And once I get up out of here and I'm on another team, I get back to the regular scheduled program. Now watch what Ben Simmons do. That's exactly what he about to do. He about to get right back to his regularly scheduled program. He finna go right back to being the Ben Simmons that we know, you know what I mean, averaging 15, 16, 17 points a game, 10, 11 rebounds, 8, 9 assists, you know what I mean, playing that hellacious defense and dropping them damn dimes. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's what he finna get back to doing. So, and James Harden, we'll see. You know what I mean? Because, it ain't no excuses no more, man. You know what I mean? The hamstring and Joel Embiid, he ain't no motherfucking spring chicken. We all know the issues that he done had over his career, injury-wise. You know what I mean? With his legs and knees and ankles and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. That's basically my take on it, though. You know what I mean? That's basically my take on it. You know what I mean? I want to see Ben Simmons do well. Unfortunately, I don't want to see his team do well, though. You know what I'm saying? And Philly, I never had no issue with them, but I don't like James Harden. So now I don't want to see them do well. So, fuck Philly and fuck Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? A sports fuck, not a literal like I hate them and that type of shit in a sports way. You feel me? But yeah, man, that's basically my take on it, dog. You know what I'm saying? That's basically my take on it, and we gonna do it like that there, player. You know what I mean? And overall, like I said, I was happy to see that trade go down. You know what I'm saying? And see mainly because now we get to see Ben Simmons again, and shit, we get to see James Harden with Joel Embiid. Y'all niggas is on the clock now. What y'all gonna do? And Joel Embiid, you old tweeting ass nigga, You know what I'm saying? You talk all this shit. Let's see. Let's see what you gonna do. Let's see what you gonna do, brother. You know what I mean? If you able to, because between Milwaukee, Brooklyn, Philly, Miami, like somebody not even gonna make it to the conference finals. So we'll see, man. We'll see what happens, but ain't no more excuses. Everybody, hey, excuses is done, out the window now. Even for Ben Simmons too. You know what I mean? He got traded, so now it's time to ball. I ain't worried about Ben Simmons though. He's not. I ain't worried about Ben Simmons. You know what I'm saying? Ben Simmons is just the type to, like, he don't want to be disrespected. You know what I mean? Like, or at least, like, if you riding with me, ride with me. You know what I'm saying? Don't stab me in the back. Once you stab me in the back, he seemed like he that type. You know what I'm saying? He the type to, you know what I'm saying? Hey, he the type to, don't stab me in the back, bro. You know what I'm saying? Don't stab me in the midneck. You know what I'm saying? Don't stab me in the midneck. You know what I'm saying? Be my, you know what I mean? Have my midneck. You know what I'm saying? Have your boy back. Don't stab me in it. You feel me? So he'll be all right. Ben Simmons will be all right. You know what I'm saying? So, but that's about it, man, on this episode. That's about it. That's about it, man, on this episode of Snacks on Sports, man. I'm gonna get at y'all on the next one. You feel me? And we gonna do it like, bitch.